In this video, we're going to look at the different types of correlations. This is from a form called the Correlation Coefficient Shopping. And basically, all this is reviewing is what kind of X variable that you have and what kind of Y variable that you have in terms of which specific type of correlation they should be using. If going back to the form about choosing a statistical test, we're down here along this line, the quantifying association between two variables. Well, these contingency coefficients are kind of a group of correlation coefficients. Here we're looking at very specific kinds of things. So if we have nominal data in variable X and nominal data in variable Y, then the type of correlation we should be using, or that you should be seeing in the articles that you review, are phi coefficients. And as an example of what this would be doing is this correlation between voting preference and sex or gender. Another one is where we have a nominal variable in X and an ordinal variable in Y. When you read your research articles, you should see something called the rank by serial coefficient. And as we could see, this is the correlation between social class and rank in high school. Another type is where we have nominal and interval. So for example, where you have two parents or single parent households in relation to a student's GPA. This is a type of correlation where we'd have point by serial. We have a situation also where we could have ordinal in the variable X and ordinal in variable Y. That should be a Spearman coefficient or a Spearman correlation. This is also where we would see the surveys. They're often used on a 5-point scale or a 10-point scale or a 7-point scale, where they are ordinal ranks, where one or the other is ordinal, unless it's a nominal situation. But generally, they should be using a Spearman correlation coefficient if both of these are ordinal. The problem is more than likely you won't. The problem is more than likely you'll see Pearson correlation coefficient, which is where both the X variable and the Y variable are interval or ratio data. The problem is the result that they get if they had survey data for one of these two variables and they were using this down here, they're doing the wrong thing. Now, they might luck out and get the right answer. They might get a significant correlation. But as you begin to analyze research articles, you need to begin to interpret not only what they say, but how they came about arriving at their conclusions. So hang on to this document. It's going to be really important as you start looking at research articles.